All right, so let's talk about creationism. So, creation is the idea that the world is 6,000 years old, that they take the literal interpretation of the Bible and place the earth at 6,000 years old with no evidence. Um, here's an idea. Um, we know more about evolution and how old our Earth is more than what we know of gravity. So it's one of those things where people's feelings feel that the Earth is 6,000 years old with no evidence, zero, and they run with it. They get people who are accredited, like the outliers, the people that want notoriety. They want to be famous, and in their field, they're just not pulling their weight, scientifically. So they got to look to otherworldly, supernatural things that you can't test for, which means it doesn't exist, right? That's my view on that. But just imagine, though, believing the world is 6,000 years old, walking around as an adult, telling your kids that, it's just this, it's a cognitive lapse, the critical thinking skills have left chat, right? But that's how they feel. But then they want to try to make laws, and try to teach other people this. That's usually the problem, right? So Mike Pence is a known creationist. He has gone up on congressional hearings to try to plead that the American education system should teach both views, both sides of evolution. The evolution part, which is testable, verifiable, fact, through many different fields of scientific discovery, and then they want to teach creationism. He wants that taught too, where there's a being who just magically created everything with zero evidence to support his claim. So when we have like, and Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House in the U.S., he is a known creationist. He believes the world is 6,000 years old. He believes the literal interpretation of the Bible. He's been coined by saying this, and yeah, it's one of these things where these people don't understand. Basic science, they just want to go with their beliefs, their feeling. I feel, but it's just a terrible, learning. It's a bad epistemology. Okay, it's not something that should be taught in schools. It should be outlawed for teaching kids that. If you want to believe that as an adult, maybe whatever, but don't make laws for it. When I was going towards the point of we know more about evolution than gravity, and how the world, our planet formed, 4.5 billion years ago. About gravity, we really don't understand it. We can demonstrate its proof that it's here, considering we can drop something and it'll land on the ground. And we know how it's formed, as in large mass clumps in space, warping the space time around the mass and creating a push towards the center of that mass. It's not like a pull, it's like a push. We don't understand it. Other than that, we don't understand it. We don't, but evolutionary theory, which is, fact in scientific language, is been tested and proven true. time and time again. So creationism is hollow. It doesn't have any profound knowledge or examples demonstrated through science. Like, there's just nothing. We have Ron White, who claims to have found chariots in the Red Sea, which is like a form of animal or coral piece that kind of forms in that kind of form. And when they dug, there's nothing there. There's no chariots, wheels. He's the same guy that said he found the Ark of the Covenant, and he just went up there and claimed it and walked away. When we know there was a Greek, a Roman temple. Sorry, it was a temple up there at some point. So we know that these guys keep claiming false narratives, and the fools who get duped into because they want to believe so hard believe it's true. I still find people today who believe we found the Ark of the Covenant. There's still people today that believe that the Shroud of Turin is proof of Jesus existing, when we know it's not. It's just, it's it's like, these people don't know how to science. They don't understand science and the scientific method and peer-reviewed journals. They believe in religious dogma. Thou shalt not question the authority of the claim. Otherwise, you'll see how fucking invalid it is. Anyway, that's creationism. Creationism is a lie. There's no proof. I can't say more bad things about it. And Mike Pence, Mike Johnson, they're the two Mikes in the Republican Party. Both publicly claim this, So anyway, you can tell what type of people they are, right? Anyway, that's my view on the creationism lies.